we're working with the GTG Top Guns versus the Atlanta Vikings Gold. Here you see the Gwinnett Top Guns having just scored their first touchdown of the day. The score is going to be 6-0. We're back for the kickoff. Ball is kicked off. It's going to be taken down by the Gwinnett Top Guns after a no gain on the kick return. And we are now set for it to be 1st and 10 for the Atlanta Vikings Gold. Today's Eye in the Sky view brought to you by none other than SkyCorp CEO Alexandra Gregory, as she just performed for you guys what we call the swoop. We'll now be presenting first down for the Atlanta Vikings. Ball is snapped off to the right. He is in a jumble of players. Not sure if he is going to be able to get any gain. It's going to look like 2nd and 10 coming up on the play. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Josiah Stone, who is mic'd up here with us for this first half of the game. I'm going to go down to the field here in a moment and check in on Josiah and see how things are going down from the field view sign. Okay, back on the ball. Atlanta Vikings come out. 2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback's under center. Let's listen. That looked like Mr. Josiah Stone, who actually made a attempt at that play. I couldn't tell exactly. But Mr. Stone is mic'd up today for the first half of this game with the Atlanta Vikings Gold. GTG is currently leading by a score of 6-0. And you can see here that the Vikings are now faced with a 3rd and long. Third and long. The fans in the stands have the stands rumbling. You can feel it up here in the press box. Quarterback takes a snap. Quick pass. It's going to be snagged out of the air and caught by the big man. He is carrying players downfield, ladies and gentlemen. He carried at least 4 of the Top Gun players in his pursuit of the first down. And that was a great catch. I will say, though, even though his hands may be bigger than some of the kids his age, he may want to protect the ball a little more. He was carrying it like what we would call a loaf of bread that time, hoping he protects it a little more here if he has it on a subsequent play, understanding the value of that football, and it can belong to anyone at any time on any given play. Atlanta Vikings come up on the ball. I apologize. I'm thinking about the Falcons here. There's going to be a false start on the Vikings. It looks like the offensive guard, right guard, was trying to get the audible from the coach or from the quarterback and stepped out of place just a tad bit too soon. That's going to be the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. All right, back out on second and long. Hands off to the running back. He's got a little penetration in the offensive line. It's going to be just past the original sticks to make it third and about 9 for this upcoming play. It's third down, and you can hear the GTG fans rumbling in the stands, ladies and gentlemen. It is third down for the Atlanta Vikings once more as they come out in their gold jerseys and purple pants with the gold helmets, lined up against GTG 9U on the defense. The black jerseys, the white and red helmets sprinkled in. It's the second quarter. Ball is snapped. Quarterback drops back for a pass. It is going to be intercepted by GTG. That is Josiah Stone, ladies and gentlemen. Is that Josiah? I can't see it. I think that's Josiah. I think that's the young man who was mic'd up, and so he is definitely going to be celebrating that play right there. Good job right there, Mr. Stone. Great play. Turnover. GTG football. asleep. And that's going to bring us to a timeout taken by the Vikings. Bro. It's a timeout. Clock got to stop. God, bro, how do I have to run this and that? Yo, it's grown adults over there. What? Oh, yeah, missing no chill for everybody here. All right. Ball is up and it's going to fall incomplete. Wasn't exactly sure who it was intended for there, but it'll be second down and 10. Second down coming up. Gwinnett Top Guns backed up deep in their own territory from the 13-yard line. Quarterback takes the ball, takes the snap. He drops back, looks to the left. He's got and it's going to be an incomplete pass to that young man there on the left side, number 4. Ball drops incomplete, bringing up 3rd and 10 for the Gwinnett Top Guns. Gwinnett Top Guns come out on the ball for 3rd down. Coach is signaling the play in. Hands it off to the running back. He's got some space. Makes 2 men miss. Oh, and he's going to be taken down by an ankle tackle, ladies and gentlemen, with just over 6 minutes left in the half. Coming to you from Decula, Georgia. Beautiful Decula, Georgia. Decula High School, home of the Falcons. One family, one Decula. We thank the Decula family for welcoming the Gwinnett Top Gun family here today into your facilities for the usage of these beautiful facilities for our homecoming today. It is homecoming for the Gwinnett Top Guns. His quarterback drops back looking to his right. He looks to his left. He's going to make a move left. Fakes the throw. Got one man to go for the fake. Jukes another. And he's going to have the first down. No laundry on the field. So that's going to be a first down for the Gwinnett Top Guns. 9U Jack Boys. Currently leading a score of 6-0 with 5:13 left in the second quarter. Let's go down to the field. And ladies and gentlemen, he makes a man miss and he is headed to the end zone. He puts out the airplane wings. That's a Jack Boys, Gwinnett Top Guns touchdown. Way to go right there from that 9U.
Let's go.
My goodness, that young man has some speed on him. Let me turn the microphone off on the player just to make sure that we don't get too much of that great celebration I'm sure he's sharing with his brothers on the field right now. He nasty. He nasty. Bro, that's the coach. So coach said he went to the hill. He said, nah, look, I got you. Ooh. And then he had two going deep. The outside guy had somebody, he threw it to the inside guy. Boy, reading it, and then they got the 14. Nice work. I'm telling you, man, his reading skills as a quarterback is phenomenal. Bro, I'm telling you, you don't see a 9-year-old quarterback go through progressions. He went through his first progression. Then after his first progression, it took him to his second, which was his outlet back. He saw that outlet back, but then he looked back upfield and said, wait a minute. One safety, two receivers going inside on the seam. It's a big play by a young man right there. A word. I ain't even pay attention on the ball was snapped on the ground and he still was able to recover it and get that ball up in the play. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, this Gwinnett Top Gun 9U team here is looking good throughout the first half. 4:22 left right now with a score of 13 to 0 with the Gwinnett Top Guns leading the Atlanta Vikings. With the score worked out, it's going to be 14-0 GTG. Kickoff deep here. The Vikings are returning it far right to their sideline, and he is going to be taken down before he can reach the 40. Not a bad return, but pretty much laterally on that field, on that return. And we're going to see the GTG defense come out once more. All right, back on the field. This is Gwinnett Top Gun football homecoming for the Gwinnett Top Guns here today. And these 9U Jack Boys are representing very well for homecoming here today as they are winning 13-0 over the Atlanta Vikings. Quarterback comes up under center for the Vikings on first down. Drops back, balls on the ground, and it's going to be recovered by the quarterback, but not before he is forced back and is going to lose 1 yard on that play. It's going to bring up second down. No problem here for Gwinnett Top Guns as they line back up, ready to rock and roll on the next drive, the next down on the play. All right, running back, wide receivers in motion. He is stopped up in the backfield after being handed the ball, and he is not going to make it very far at all, ladies and gentlemen. Taking backwards, actually. It's going to bring up third down and 14 for the Atlanta Vikings here. Okay. All right. All right, I'm going to be sharing this here around. Let's see what we can get. Third and long. Vikings are coming up on the ball. Receiver goes in motion. Quarterback takes the ball in the draw around the right side guard, and it is going to bring up a fourth down after he does not get much yards on the play. Fourth down for the Vikings. What do they have in store here? What do they have in store? Fourth down coming up for the Vikings. Atlanta Vikings here come to you from, I believe, the south side of Georgia. Let's see what the stoppage is here. It's a final minute and 10 seconds tick off for the first half. And it's going to be a punt here by the Vikings. The ball has been punted. It's recovered by GTG, and he is taken down after a very short gain. Good coverage right there by the punt team from the Vikings to get down and secure it before he is able to get away from that team and use his true speed. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Gwinnett Top Guns. 51.5 seconds left in the first half. And we'll see if the Gwinnett Top Guns will be taking a knee or taking it to the house. Here we are. First down coming up. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to you from beautiful Decula, Georgia, home of the Decula Falcons right here. Thank you for showing love to the Gwinnett Top Guns. Quarterback's under center, takes a snap, whips it out to his receiver. Oh, and it's going to be dropped right there. That's going to leave us 50 seconds on the clock for the halftime. After that dropped pass is going to cause us to go to 2nd and 10 for the Gwinnett Top Guns. Man, these quarterbacks out here today have been looking very good. GTG here, 9U line up against the Atlanta Vikings. 47.3 seconds left in the half. GTG is up by a score of 13-0. Ball is off. He's off to the right side. He's got some space, ladies and gentlemen. He's up the sideline. He's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 27, 26-yard line. They're going to call it with 38 seconds left on the clock. The GTG Jack Boys seeming to be ready to push it down and get into the end zone. They are not content with just the good drives that they've had thus far this game. We're back right now for the final 38 seconds of the half. Here we are. Let's see, there's a timeout taken on the field. All right. So it looks like we're going to be able to get back to the action here. 38.2 left. And we'll see what this next play brings us in store. Quarterback is back and ready for the ball. All right, he fakes the handoff. Well, he hands the handoff to the running back to the middle, and it's going to be a timeout taken, and so it's going to bring it down to 27 seconds left on the clock. 25 seconds left on the clock, and we're going to try to get this second last play, but we may have to bring the drone down for the final play of the half, bringing you back for the second half action. Touchdown, GTG. Way to go for the Gwinnett Top Guns Jack Boys. It's going to run the score to 19 to 0 for right now, pending the extra point after. And we will be ready to come back up into the sky with you for that second half. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here shortly between the time frame of 1:30 and 2:30, the Gwinnett Top Guns homecoming will have the experience of a lifetime as they get a flyover from the Flight School of Gwinnett. They'll be bringing two Cessna-sized planes over the field here between the times of 1:30 and 2:30. You can get in contact with the Flight School of Gwinnett. They are located at 800 Airport Road, Suite 101 in Lawrenceville, Georgia, 30046. You can get in contact with them at 770-513-0000. Again, that is the Flight School of Gwinnett. Thank you for your support here today. Ladies and gentlemen, and while we have the time here before halftime, wanted to check in and give some love to Aiden's Royal Lemonade and Cookies. That is right. Aiden's Royal Lemonade and Cookies can be reached at 706-286-0386. You can find them on all social media platforms under Aiden's Wish, or visit his website at www.aidenswish.bigcartel.com. Again, ladies and gentlemen, that is a young man who is out here on the field today, will be mic'd up for the second half of this game, Mr. Aiden, and his business endeavors as a young entrepreneur. We also want to take a moment and recognize another young entrepreneur here with the Gwinnett Top Guns. Take Risk and Prosper, Trap, the clothing. Take Risk and Prosper, started by a young man here with the Gwinnett Top Guns. This clothing line has all the positive meanings that you're looking for your next event with your youth involved. Follow them on Instagram at TRVP The Brand. This is Sky Corp Network, and we're at the halftime for the Gwinnett Top Guns 9U versus the Atlanta Vikings 9U team. We'll be returning with you shortly after we get the halftime countdown going on Sky Corp Network.
That boy got thrown up, but that shit hurt. I got so damn, bro. I'm gonna put my whole skin on. Hey, that's why I pointed at him, but he said I wasn't gonna make a shot. Okay, I got feeling, so I did it. That's a long hand.
Little fight meal. I like that.
I'ma do what I said I was out to do. I don't care about weather or altitude. I just stay on my grind and keep pushing through. I ain't got no more time to be number two. You lost me if you ever gotta choose. Better hop on the train if you riding through. Got a lot more to gain and a lot to lose. I come at you with fire and lots of truth. You can stop me, you better just call a truce. You go wait for like go the entire zoo. Ever diss me, I gladly retire you. All these rappers, they can't rap, I'm tired of you. If you ain't got no heart, what's inside of you? I ain't hard like the Clash of the Titans do. All my lyrics got power and passion too. Go to war with these words, keep it tactical. But I'm laughing, your ammo is laughable. You got guns, but they made out of plastic though. You a poison to rap, I'm the antidote. I'm the trap in the woods, you're the animal. I'm the king of the jungle, you antelope. I'm the bear in the river, the salmon gone. Lots of evil that goes on in Babylon. So I pull up the sword in the battle on. You keep missing your punches, I jab and bob. I hit you with the knee like a Masvidal. That's a 3-second knocker, they mad at all. Don't you step up to me, you ain't mad at all. I'm the dog in the fight, you ain't got a dog. I don't talk just to talk, you get mollywopped. I face problems a lot, but I talk to Pops. He told me to take over, I'll never stop. Your negative energy getting blocked. You come at me with pride, then you getting popped. You ain't heard bars like this since you heard a pop. I was given the gift and they came from God. Only hang with the real, never chill with frauds. Always watching my back cause I've been the target. Missing the shots by a bigger margin. Their weapons are trash and they more like garbage.
It's a funny world we live in. Speaking of which, you know how I got these scars? No. But I know how you got these.
Now that I'm outie, I promise that you shouldn't doubt me. You thought I was done, you know nothing about me. My spirit is used to just taking a pounding. And now that I'm back, let's go have an outing. Body prepared, now it's time to get rowdy. When you see me now, why do you get the frown? Are you scared? You better check your surroundings. I'm calling you out, you don't hear me, I'm shouting. Where is it? Where is it? You fighting me is embarrassing. I'm making moves that you never seen. I brought the match and the kerosene. I light this whole place up and I don't care to see any more evil alive, that's a guarantee. I got the eye of the tiger, don't stare at me. You come against me, you gonna need therapy. You're way too late, there's no way to prepare for me. Built from a different breed, I am a rarity. If I sound arrogant, there is no care in me. I know who made me and I ain't no parody. I'm an original, there's no comparing me. All of you Pharisees looking for clarity, trying to parent me, this ain't no charity. You should've cherished me, now that you didn't, I promise you I'll be the greatest you ever seen. I'll keep it pushing, I go to infinity. Pain and exhaustion, I keep as a remedy. I train like Kobe, you can't get ahead of me. I'm dropping 81 points on the enemy. I see the jealousy, I know they envy me. When it's all said and done, I am the MVP. If you against me, you won't get no sympathy. I'ma put you through the pain and some misery. Feel all the wrath in my rap and delivery. Everyone asking me what's gotten into me. It's just a light from the realm of the heavenly. I fight against all the darkness and entities. Story is written, what happens is meant to be. Won't get in my head, I'm way too strong mentally. I'm more like Fury, I'm calling my victory. We taking over, it's time to make history. History, 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 history.
again from the 7. Ball is snapped. Quarterback's hitting the backfield and taken down after no gain. That's going to be a no good point after try by the GTG Jack Boys. Score remains 26-0 with 8:30 left in the third quarter. The Vikings come back out on offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback takes off to the right side. He's got a hole and gets through there for a quick 5 yards before he's taken down. With a good burst through the hole there for a 5-yard pickup on 1st down. All right. 2nd down and 5 for the Vikings, but there's all kind of movement in the backfield. I mean, if they're going to call a flag, there we go. That's a flag on the Vikings. False start. Going to back them up, take away those 5 yards that they just enjoyed gaining. The Jack Boys defense is here, keeping it locked and loaded. All right, it is 1st down. All right, it is 3rd down here. Running up the middle, he's going to get a good, 2nd down, I'm sorry, after the penalty. Good run here. It's going to bring it up to about 3rd and 3 maybe on the play. Third down, 3rd and 2 for the Atlanta Vikings coming up on this play here. We're going to go down to the field and see what the mic'd up Mr. Josiah Stone has for us today.
No, I'm getting it.
All right, quarterback runs off to the left, but he is taken down almost immediately. Number 9, GTG Jack Boys, living in the backfield of the Vikings tonight. And that's going to bring up 4th down for the Vikings here on the GTG 47-yard line, 48-yard line, with just over 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the GTG homecoming. We're here for GTG homecoming, not really Sure, we apologize if we're having some
Watch the pass. Watch the ball. To right.
issues. It seems like we're having some issues here on the internet side. Want to make sure that we get, or the YouTube side, make sure these things get resolved for us. Ball is in the air, thrown to the big guy. I think it's going to be knocked down. Not a successful pass on that play. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize. We get you back to the action here. Our apologies, as used to seemingly had a blip in their software there. Took us down for a few moments. We should be back in action now. Ready to rock and roll. Not a successful pass on that play. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize. We get you back to the action here. Our apologies, as used to seemingly had a blip in their software there. Took us down for a few moments. We should be back in action now. Ready to rock and roll. Not a successful pass on that play. All right, GTG comes up on the ball. Excuse me. Our apologies, as used to two receivers, one receiver spread right, one left.
Turn.
Quarterback calls for the cadence. Ball is snapped. Hands to the running back, heading to the left side. He's going to get no gain, for he is wrapped up and slammed to the ground by the Atlanta Vikings. They were not fooled by that misdirection play, as it fooled them once before earlier in the second quarter. Going to come up on 2 minutes left here in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. This is Gwinnett Top Guns 9U versus your Atlanta Vikings Gold. Top Guns are donning their black Jack Boys jerseys today, red helmets with a speckle of white here and there.
Airplay.
We'll also have the enjoyment of them donning their pink socks for breast cancer awareness. All right, the ball is snapped. Quarterback takes a snap, zips it across the middle. Complete. He makes two men miss, and he's going to be taken down, but not before a gain of 12 and another GTG first down on that play. Mike up. We'll also have the enjoyment of them donning their pink socks for breast cancer awareness. All right, the ball is snapped. Quarterback takes a snap, zips it across the middle. Complete. He makes two men miss, and he's going to be taken down. Back on the ball, first and 10. Quarterback takes it, hands it to the running back off to the right, following in behind his blockers. Great job. They're great vision. Stay in the blockers' back pocket. Going to get a good gain of about 6 yards. Going to bring up second and 4 for the Gwinnett Top Guns. I'll tell you, this offensive coordinator here for the Gwinnett Top Guns has definitely dialed up a game to get the yards in chunks, making sure that this Atlanta Viking team will be spent by the fourth quarter. Ball's handed off to the running back up the middle. He makes one juke, makes a man miss. He's got one more man to beat in the backfield, and ladies and gentlemen, he runs by that man as if he was standing still. Wow, what the speed. That was a turbo engine turned on for sure. Touchdown, GTG, Jack Boy. Ball's handed off to the running back up the middle. He makes one juke, makes a man miss. He's got one more man to beat in the backfield, and ladies and gentlemen, that's going to bring the score to 32-0 in favor of the Jack Boys. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of your third quarter. GTG, Jack Boy. Ball's handed off to the running back up the middle. He makes one juke, makes a man miss. He's got one more man to beat in the backfield, and ladies and gentlemen, that's going to bring the score to 32-0 in favor of the Jack Boys. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of your third quarter. GTG, Jack Boy. That's going to bring the score to 32-0 in favor of the Jack Boys. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of your third quarter. GTG, Jack Boy. That's going to bring the score to right, and we're here for the point after. Lined up, we have the Gwinnett Top Guns on the ball and the Atlanta Vikings on the opposing side of the defense. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for a few technical difficulties we had during today's feed for this 9U game. All right, and we're looking to get that rectified and making sure that your viewing experience is optimal here with SkyCorp Network. On the ball, and the Atlanta Vikings. Ball is snap is a push, a scrum up the middle. Looks like the extra point will be no good. That's going to leave the score at 32-0 in favor of the Gwinnett Top Guns here in the fourth quarter. We're going to go in for a quick battery change to get you back in the air here. And this Gwinnett Top Gun versus Atlanta Vikings 9U matchup. At 32-0. Gwinnett Top Guns, they on homecoming are representing for the GTG boys, Jack boys. They call themselves 32-0. These are the kind of scores that the Gwinnett Top Guns family is looking forward to these young men as they permeate through the organization. These young guys are just 9, understanding that with this wonderful Gwinnett Top Gun organization, you have the 9-year-old team, the 10-year-old team, as well as the 11-year-old team. So for all levels, these young men are given the opportunities to shine within their talents and their football abilities. Going to get you back to the action for the fourth quarter, next drive here by the Vikings. 9-year-old team. Ball is snap. Quarterback drops the ball. It is on the ground. It is going to be recovered by the Gwinnett Top Guns on the turnover. Give it to GTG, ladies and gentlemen. Another turnover for the Vikings. And that may have been a dagger for their team with just over 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in this game. They are trailing by a score of 32-0 as the Jack Boys of Gwinnett County 9U are enjoying their comfortable lead to this point. And that may have been a dagger for their team with just over 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in this game. They are trailing by a score of 32-0 as the Jack Boys and the ball is kicked off. Are enjoying their comfortable going to be returned here. And that may have been a dagger for their team with just over 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in this game. They are trailing by a score of 32-0. Right, here it comes. Snap of the ball. He throws it outside on the screen. He's coming in. Got a man to beat. 2nd and 10. He's going to go downfield for about 23 yards. It's going to bring up. Here it comes. Snap of the ball. He throws it outside on the screen. He's coming in. Got a man to beat. 2nd and 10. He's going to go downfield for about 23 yards. It's going to bring up. Here it comes. Snap of the ball. He throws it outside on the screen. He's coming in. Got a man to beat. 2nd and 10. He's going to go downfield for about 23 yards. It's going to bring up. Snap of the ball. He throws it outside on the screen. He's coming in. Got a man to beat. 2nd and 10. He's going to go downfield for about 23 yards. It's going to bring up.
bring us to the